games record holder Nathan Burke trying to find Peckett on the wing. Chipping in from the side, the former Saint in James Begley. First year in an Adelaide jumper. The windsock telling us the Crows kicking with the wind in this opening term, but very swirly ground level. Edwards towards Laddams, roving at Perry. Centering ball, clever. Johncock, goal Crows. Terrific start for Adelaide. Clever play, centering ball by Perry to see Johncock. That's the ideal start.
It's an ideal start, and terrific skills from the big fella. Not often they can kick on their left as well as this. And Johncock, he just drifted down, worked hard to get down there. It turned out to be a simple goal.
Not the start the Saints were looking for. Johncock gets the Crows on the board. He started early today. Ruckman spoil it for one another. Lenny Hayes, what a season he's having. Now Voss chips it to the wing in front of Hamill, having to come a long way down the ground. The kick's too far out on the full.
Yeah, just trying to play the boundary line percentage there. Just didn't work out for the Saints.
Prosciutto getting plenty of it early. Wobbly one inside 50. Johncock in front. The benefits of playing in front. He'll have a shot at goal from just inside the 50.
And already I don't really like that matchup. Aussie Jones on Johncock. I expected Johncock to start down back, but he started up forward. That might have been a surprise to Grant Thomas, but just at the moment, Johncock looks a little bit too dangerous.
Kicked a dozen goals this season after being the best emerging talent, as it's called, player here last year, winning the Chairman's Award. And now to try and steady and extend the Crows' lead to 8 points. Was quiet at Subiaco against the Dockers. Can he start with a goal here? Wonderful kick. Crows have got 3. Johncock's got his second. And Adelaide, after St Kilda momentarily took the lead, back out by 8 points.
Yeah, look, both sides have started well. They've come to play. Good attacking footy. But you see there, Marcus Studio, long bomb, and Johncock, he plays well in the air. And that's where Aussie Jones might just have a bit of problem.
Goddard, caught by Shirley in the pocket. Will have a bounce with the Crows deep in attack.
Of course, Robert Shirley, severely concussed last week against Fremantle in the opening stages of that game. He has the job on Robert Harvey. And Stephen Milne being introduced to the game, so that will be interesting. Now, quick handle by Shirley to Johncock. Has he kicked 3? He has! A little crowd favourite has bounced one through. Adelaide move along to 4-2, 26. Handy advantage over the Saints, 2-1-13. Well, he is causing a handful for Brett Voss at the moment. I'm pretty sure, Braddles, that it was Peckett that opened up on Johncock, but now he has Voss. Jones may have been there for a fleeting moment, but the bottom line is Johncock's kicked 3.
Exactly, and up forward, he's had a terrific season playing down back and up forward. Just gives the Crows a really good option.
Type of player, I think, that ultimately will end up in the midfield.
Now Voss, does it clear the danger zone? Only for a time being. McLeod for Burton, back to McLeod. And go backwards to loose men. This is Edwards. Sidestep around Montagna. Long to the hot spot. In front, Perry. 2 grabs, not the third. Harvey out wide, dangerous. Johncock for number 4. Just waiting patiently on the city outskirts was Graham Johncock. Took possession, slammed it home. He's got 4.
He certainly has, and we mentioned before, Scott Welsh, Wayne Carey, Perry, exciting in the finals. Well, maybe Johncock will be up there as well. 4 goals, certainly having a day out today.
And dedicating it to the folks in the outer here at Amy Stadium. An impressive quick release there.
Adelaide by 20 points again. And Johncock has kicked 4, kicked 5 against Carlton a little earlier this year. That's his best haul at AFL level. Left it for Begley, having a great game against his old side. Laddams, was he pushed in the back? Not according to the umpire. Harvey takes it. Possession number 16. It went to Aussie Jones. Make it 17 because it went back to Harvey, who in turn found Maguire, who picked out Prosciutto, who picks up his 18th possession. Kicks it up to centre half forward. Johncock's kicked 4. And you can make it forward pocket, kicked 3 in the first term, 1 in the second, and he has now kicked 5 straight.
And when you're hot, you are hot, and he certainly is that. Really enjoying his spell up for today. At the front of the pack where he should be. No problems with the kick.
Adelaide now with a more than handy advantage, and they'll be looking to drive home the message. But they're going to be around the mark in the next few seasons. They're getting blown away at the minute. Biglands wins another tap. The ball came out to Burton. Has it on a string at the moment. Jams it onto the right boot. It's a race for pace. Latham says, leave it. You, Shepherd, I want it. Gets it. Gets the handball back over to McLeod. Goes back through traffic. Finds a little bit of space, and he finds Johncock as well. Johncock. Graham Johncock has kicked 5 goals. 3 in the first term, 1 in the second, and 1 in the third. And this will be a career best effort if he can put this one through after the siren. Wouldn't he love that? And Adelaide would go to a 10-goal plus lead. Currently 58 points.
Nathan Burke just called in the ruckman there just to stand the mark. Little thing, just make it a little bit harder to kick over.
Can't buy experience. Johncock straight away. He knew he'd kicked it. He loved it the moment it hit the top of his foot. He has kicked 6 goals, and Adelaide now lead by 64 points.
It's their all-time best ever first and third quarters now for the Crows. Why won't they smile? Final term coming up next.